So for the first recorded video of 2020, I thought we'd go back to a good old game of Rainbow Six Siege, because let's be real with ourselves here, this game with friends is amazing, especially if you have more than 3, because sometimes there can be people who will team kill you and then they'll veto against it and then bullshit. But that's okay, because the friendly fire system is actually quite decent these days. Still exploitable to some degree, but still pretty decent. But if you play this game solo, you're batshit insane. And I say this as someone who spent apparently nearly 400 hours on this game, which I don't believe, but apparently yes, I have. It's interesting to say the least. And I'm kind of amazed at it, actually. Given I just wasted all my ammo on that, but I have spare reserve, so who cares? But especially more so given, you know, I'm still not that great at this game. I could always improve. But then again, in these sessions with these where I recorded a lot of these gameplay clips, I did end up getting a new personal best, which was about 11-1. It wasn't a casual game, because I have to clarify that, because most people think, you know, rank's the only mode that exists, but I did pretty good. I did pretty fucking good, if I'm gonna be dead honest. 11-1 in Siege is not bad at all. And yeah. Can't remember what map was it on though, but it was on a map I was very comfortable with. And in fact, a large majority of the maps I'm very comfortable with, because as it turns out, when you're in a relaxed environment where you can just chill and laugh with friends and just prepare for an attack, a siege, you can just have fun. You look around a bit more, you observe your surroundings a bit more. Not when you're stressed and you have to be put into a competitive scene where you have to play ranked and it's the only mode, your skills are not legit if you only play casual, apparently. And to that I say you're full of shit. Because, you know, if it wasn't for casual, I wouldn't have gotten the map knowledge, I wouldn't have gotten what guns I'm good with, you know, knowledge of that at least, and I wouldn't have been able to get an idea of what my favourite operators are. Apparently, though, in Defenders, I've spent an overwhelming majority of the time with Kapkan. Like, more time with Kapkan than with... Well, take it this way. There's double the time I spent on Kapkan to second place, which is Legion. So there's 16 hours on Kapkan, and then there's 8 on Legion. And I just like Legion's gun. And his gadget, too. His gadget's great. It's a really good just gadget for just observing and being able to hold points, stuff like that, and keeping people on their toes at all times. Especially if they're on low health. Because it's just a very versatile gadget. Useful after death too. I always usually pick operators who have gadgets that persist after death, because I feel like if you don't really have them, it's kind of pointless. But hey, I mean, you know, different horses for different courses, really. Speaking of that, I don't get impact nade kills that much, but I did. But I will say this though, it is really great to just be able to just get back to this game and just enjoy it again, because for quite a while there, it was quite difficult to actually enjoy the game for me. I just found it frustrating and annoying. Part of it might have just been because I was forced into an environment, into the game that I didn't really want to play. I was just like, yeah, let's just play casual, you know. And we're in a big group. Let's do it. No. It's not necessarily anything bad against, you know, the friends who I was playing with at the time. It's just, you know, they wanted to do other things and I had other things I wanted to play. But that's okay. I'm playing casual with these guys. We're having fun. I've got to make that stated again because, you know, obviously that's a thing. So yeah. Now that I think about it, it's been 5 and a bit years since this channel's going, which is still freaky to think. I'm still kind of in awe about that, actually, given my channel has only gained like 100 subscribers in 2 years. It's been really bad, actually. Like, I didn't want to think about it for a while there, and now I've kind of begun to accept it, that it has been really bad with my subscriber growth. So, I mean, it'll get there. It'll go back up, or it'll just stagnate where it is. I'm not terribly fussed. I just like doing these, as I said in the Overwatch video, the last video of last year. And I noticed one more thing too, especially in playing these games with my friends and all that. There's a lot of team killing. But because we're in a bigger group, it didn't seem to be the case on like our side. It was more or less a case on their side, like on the opposing side, where they mostly just possibly solo queued or just did it for shits and giggles. I got no idea, but you know, it's a bit weird like that. I gotta love when you miss with the pistol kills. I have so much... I've realized how much cosmetics I got in this game, and other than getting the year passes, I haven't spent a single cent on any cosmetics, because I just don't see the point in them, personally. I just think they're useless, but... I mean, you know, they're not for everyone, but, you know, some people like them. So whatever. And I like the reworks they've done with the maps. Like, Theme Park's actually a really cool map now, and so is Canal. They've done like a really good job with those maps, which is really weird because Hereford Base was completely unnecessary, and then they kind of nailed it with those subsequent 2 remakes. Or was there another one before? Another one in between those? I can't remember. But you know, it's a good remake. In Theme Park especially, I love that remake now. Probably one of my favorite maps in the whole game now, actually. Although that being said, Canal's like a really close second. I don't know why, but they're just fun maps. I guess it's because, again, they literally do the remakes right in the sense they fix the problems that the maps had, but then make them with a fresh coat of paint, but there's still a sense of familiarity to them. And that's really all that matters with those maps. If you can get that down, then you've done it. Which is exactly what they didn't do with Hereford Base. Man, that's a mess. Every single time I think about that map, I just go, oh. I wish they brought Plane back, though. I always love Plane. And House. House and Plane are always just fun starter maps. They're just fun to just mess around on. Because you know the layouts. They're simple layouts to get into. Gives you a good idea of how the game works. Frankly, the more accessible, the better. That's how it always goes, really. Because, let's be real with ourselves here. What's wrong with accessibility, again? Last time I checked, that's a wonderful way to get people into playing games. And it often, you know, brings people into games they otherwise wouldn't play. I don't see the issue. I think the only people who see the issues are Nazis, because then it ruins any sense of superiority they had in their lives. Because, you know, they have no happiness in their lives, so, you know, fuck Nazis. But yeah, that's all I've really got to say on the matter, you know. The more accessibility options, the better. I do wish Need for Speed Heat had customizable controls though, because I literally cannot like drive manual because it uses the bumpers, and I don't have an index finger on my right hand. Yeah, so it's mildly awkward, but that's okay. So I don't play Knock that often. I actually got Knock in the Christmas holiday pack, I think it was, but I ended up getting her in the holiday pack, and I was like, yeah, you know, yeah, all right, whatever. I didn't mind. I thought she was all right. I mean, I like the Deagle, and I like what the changes to the Deagle have brought. I thought it was really cool that's now like more usable than it was before. Like, that's pretty controllable. That, however, was not. My mate going in and just casually just stealing the kill, because you can. Gotta love Siege sometimes. I'm surprised I actually didn't team kill him there, because, yeah, there's been a couple of close calls. A couple of really funny ones, actually. I should try get the original videos for them up. But yeah, I really don't have much else to say at this point, other than I've played like a different operator just about every gameplay clip, I'm pretty sure. So here's an Australian Gridlock. Gridlock's M249 is absolutely god tier. I love this thing so much. Such a fun gun to use. And Capateo's M249 is like a better, like a more higher ammunition variant of it. But I just kind of prefer the scope on the M249 anyway on this. And yeah, that was a fucking mess, that. But yeah, that's really all I've got to say at this point. Welcome to 2020. It's my first recorded video of 2020. That's all I've got to say. If you've gotten to this point in the video, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, consider liking or subscribing or whatever you want to do. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you in the next video, whenever that might be. See you later.